over the past several years, I've owned a lot of guns. Many of those guns I've owned because I want to carry them out in the world. Many of them I've owned just because I thought they were super cool. But many of them I own specifically for home defense. If I hear something in the middle of the night, what gun am I going for? Well, I've really narrowed it down to one gun, and for the last year or so, it's stayed the same gun. Simply because there just isn't anything better out there, in my humble opinion, for home defense than this particular gun. So before we get into it, I will say that the reason I selected this gun is hands down the best home defense weapon that there is out there, in my opinion. And what it is it's going to be a semi-automatic magazine-fed shotgun. Now, there's a lot of variables out there. Most of the shotguns coming into the U.S. that are magazine-fed are coming out of Turkey. Those are great shotguns. So the one I use is the Typhoon 12. Love that shotgun. I've nicknamed it Thumper. Now, why is this the best home defense gun? Well, you can't beat a shotgun. Let's start with that. When it comes to home defense, a shotgun is your best bet. Most people that have a handgun use it so they can get to the shotgun and start using it. Now, when it comes to a pump shotgun, still a great option for home defense, but there's just nothing like semi-automatic. Now, the reason I picked the Typhoon 12, couple reasons. Number one, it was very affordable, magazine fed, and it's extremely reliable. So far, this shotgun, I've owned it, I have to think for a second, I probably should have thought about this before I did the video, but 6 years, 5-6 years. I've had exactly 0 failures out of that shotgun, ever. I've even done a few modifications to it, and it's still 0 failures. Just a workhorse, just a machine that this semi-automatic shotgun coming out of Turkey is, the Typhoon 12. But again, really ultimately what it comes down to is I just don't think there's a better home defense weapon than this. And it's why I keep a 10-round magazine loaded next to it. And got a flashlight that'll attach to it that also does strobing, which is, you can do a whole other video on why important that is. Then I got a red dot on it. Now, my only problem with this shotgun as a home defense gun is I wish it was a little shorter. That I'll give you. If you can get a magazine-fed semi-automatic shotgun that's like the size of like a Shockwave, now you got the ultimate home defense gun. But until that day, this is what we got. Now, I do know that some of those Shockwave size shotguns, they are doing semi-automatic, and I believe there's one variable that is magazine fed, but not both. And then that's what I'm still looking for. So we'll keep our fingers crossed. Maybe we'll look for next year. But right now, by far, the best home defense gun, if I hear a bump in the night, this is what I'm going for, is my Typhoon 12 magazine-fed semi-automatic shotgun with a strobing flashlight and a red dot and a 10-round magazine to go first. So there you go. Any thoughts or insight? I know there's a lot of things I did leave out. This is just my opinion. But whatever you think, what's the gun you grab in the middle of the night? Put that below. Would like to take a moment and say most people watch this channel, they're not subscribers to the channel. Please take a moment, hit that subscribe button. It greatly increases the algorithm and our ability to get our messages out. That link is below. But the most important part of this channel, we take prayer requests. Please don't ever hesitate to send that in. Thank you for watching this episode of God, Family, and Guns. And as always, love God, love your family, love guns.